Hi everyone, welcome to Kole Sukailu, Real Aikaiwa Shadowing. Let's get started with today's shadowing lesson. Listen to today's real native conversation. Focus on the rhythm and shadow along. Hyomo, Ishoni, Step Up, Shimasho. Practice daily to master vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and rhythm. Repeat. Try again and again. Zehi. Shanaru no Toroku wo. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Okay, are you ready? Here we go.
So you're looking for ways to say, please consider this in a business email, but in English, there's more than one way to make that request sound polite, right?
Yeah, totally. Please consider can come off a little direct, almost demanding. We need to soften it up a bit for business settings, make it sound more like a request, not an order,
That's a good point. It's not just about the words we use, but the whole tone of the message. So what are a few phrases we could use that hit that sweet spot of polite but clear?
Okay, so first off, instead just please consider. You can go with, I kindly request your consideration.
I kindly request your consideration. That's a step up in formality. I like that. A little more gentle, I bet.
Exactly. That signals respect. You could also say, I would greatly appreciate your consideration on this matter.
I would greatly appreciate your consideration. That's even more polite, adding that extra layer of appreciation. But is it too much, you think?
No, I think it works well, especially when you're making a significant request or reaching out to a high-level contact. Now, if you want to sound less formal, you can try, please take this into consideration.
Please take this into consideration. That's good. It still gets the point across, but is less stiff, more straightforward and still polite, it seems.
Right. It's a solid option for most business communications.
Yeah.
Another way you could go is, I would appreciate it if you could consider this.
I would appreciate it if you could consider this. I like the if you could makes it more like a gentle nudge than a command, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It's very common. And you can use that in many situations. And lastly, a more active approach. I'd like you to consider this proposal.
I'd like you to consider this proposal that adds a little more emphasis on what you want the person to do, yet is still gentle and respectful. It's like an implied request, right?
Exactly. So to recap, you've got, I kindly request your consideration. I would greatly appreciate your consideration on this matter. Please take this into consideration. I would appreciate it if you could consider this. And I'd like you to consider this proposal. 5 solid choices.
Those are definitely useful. And I think it's also about how you use these in a full sentence, what you say before and after them, to make the whole thing feel respectful,
Yeah, context is everything, really. Softer words, softer approach. And no matter what phrase you choose, just remember to be clear about what action you're asking for. That's the important thing.
All right, we've finished today's lesson. How did you find it? Kyomo sukoshi zutsu step up. Dekimashita ne. Hontoni. Sugoi desu. Please let me know your thoughts or requests in the comments. And Zehi cheneru no toroku wo yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. Ashita mo, ishoni, gambarimashou ne. See you next time. Bye-bye.